Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are in early September 1806. Now, as you can see, autumn is about to come across Europe, but things are looking in somewhat positive light, I would say. The Parisians and the French in general are warming to us. Look at that. They don't hate our guts as much. So things are calming down. So hopefully we can keep them under control and build up a bit more of the garrison and some goodwill. We may be able to tax them very soon, which would be wonderful, because they really have been a bit of a burden since we captured Paris, to be honest with you. And we've got Napoleon sitting off over here in Reims, and we've got Wellington sitting here in Paris, watching each other, obviously trying to. We've got another big French general over there as well, blimey. So yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, we've got our other general, Michael Stoll, marching an army across the French territory into the west coast to try and kick this Swiss Confederation army out of our docks here. They're preventing any trade and they're costing us money, so we need to get rid of them as soon as possible. So that's what Michael Stoll is going there to try and clear out the riffraff. And then I believe our lands will be clear of beggars, waifs and strays, enemy armies, and rebels as well, which will be huge. Although he'll probably just march into our land and start looting, which will probably cost us a fortune as well. So things in France are looking positive. In Britain, not so much. Yeah, the Brits are getting a bit testy now. We've got some patriotic fervour. Feelings have been buoyed by the great victories we've had against clearing out those French armies and those French rebels, which has helped a little bit. But the bankruptcy has been a big worry to the voting public. So we've had some riots up here. And a musket manufactory was damaged, but we can't quite afford to get that repaired at the moment. Have we got troops? We need to probably build this army up. We haven't got any money to actually do that, but we'll get some more units in there to kind of. Well, that's what we were going to do. We were going to get some units from Dublin, were we not? Because Dublin is relatively calm and happy, so we were going to get a ship. Was this ship gonna? Were they doing a ship? No, they weren't. Was one of these? I can't remember if I'm. Let me just double check something. Sorry, should have had this done earlier, but I haven't. No. Okay, we'll send a ship. We sent the Corvette. That's the one we sent. It's going to head up here to Dublin and pick up a couple of units of these troops, because we probably don't need all those troops in Dublin. Ireland seems to be quite placid at the moment, which is how we want to keep it. And we'll dump those troops in London to try and quell any uprisings there. Meantime, heading down south to warmer climes, Gibraltar. Gibraltar is finally, I think, secure. We've got an army building, mostly militia, a couple of lines of foot, and got some light infantry here. 3 units of cavalry. But the guns have finally made it down here. So next time we can move them into Gibraltar and we can start potentially building this army. We've also got some ships here coming in for repair, but I can't afford to do that either, it would seem. So, we can repair that one. That's good. Maybe they don't need repair, which would be also good. With these guns joining this army, we may also try and get a few more units in there, and maybe recruit a general as well, so they've got a general to lead them on their push through Spain. Probably Madrid is going to be our first target, to capture this part of Spain and then keep pushing, and maybe Michael Stoll will push downwards and we'll meet up somewhere here, and then we'll push east against the French. That's the plan anyway. How that works out, who knows, but we'll give it a good shot. And once again, won't you know it, we're bankrupt. Yes, you are now bankrupt. There is no money left in your treasury. This is causing dissent amongst the population, and mutinous whispers from the armed forces that you are unable to pay. As a result, there has been some desertion from your armies. Oh no. Right, another riot in France this time, the musket factory. That seems to be the boiling points of these riots, aren't they? Always musket factories. What else? Sir Henry Hayes, the spy, has gained a trait. Good listener. Subterfuge and infiltration missions +1. Nice. Right. Oh my god. So what have we lost? Okay, these hasn't got down to Gibraltar, it would seem, because those guys are still going strong.
Anything more?
What we might do, let's move this army out. I'm going to leave a couple of units back. Let's move them up, and Sevilla, let's go and attack that and just go and sit and loot in there for a bit. We'll check out where our cash is gone once again.
We came, we saw, we conquered.
Excellent. And that'll bring that Spanish army out, no doubt. Meantime, got 3 ships here. This is a merchant ship. Yes, this is going to come down to the Ivory. Hopefully, we're currently doing £1,813 worth of trade in Ivory at the moment, but with another merchant ship coming in, that will boost it to 2,484. Very nice indeed. Right, these ships here, you are going to set sail. You're going to head up that way, and they're going to come up into the British Channel, or the English Channel fleet. So we've got Nelson's fleet here, he's just doing okay. And we've got Elphinstone, is it? Cornwallis, beg your pardon, over there. Elphinstone must be in this fleet. Yes, Elphinstone's up here, so we'll get him in there. We'll get this ship heading up to the harbour there, and then we'll move those troops down. Right. Yeah. Okay, with the patriotic fervour diminishing, then yeah, things are getting a little bit more uncomfortable with this bankruptcy. Right. So let's have a look at this. Where are we going wrong? Next income is minus 394. 394. We need to resolve this. The main problem is obviously the cost of our army. Our navy is only half, and our town watch is a little bit less than that. So yeah, England ain't happy. Oh man, why is it so tricky? However, government popularity is increasing to 35%. Bizarrely, our trade is not impacted. It's just we are spending too much. We need to do some public spending cuts. Seems to be popular at the moment. Or the other way we can do it is kill some men by having another army. Right, let's get... Where's my... I'm not going to have the same mistake of killing my spies. Let's get our spy out of there. And then we'll send the army in. Hopefully this time it'll work better.
Awaiting further orders.
In you go, Michael. Try and get these Swiss out there. Right, so there's the Swiss army. 4 units of line infantry. Cavalry unit. Good all-round cavalry. And we've got the general's bodyguard as well. And I think we'll crack on there. Cannon. Probably just outside of range they are. There. Yes, there they are. There's the cavalry. Probably not quite sure why they came to France. Probably at the behest of Napoleon. Oh, we're firing straight at the cavalry, it would seem. Right. The other cannon is firing as well. Oh, the general seems to be stuck on his own anti-cavalry fencing. Now, if that was my boys, they'd all die on my own fencing, on my own defences. But there we go. They've obviously got a way of getting around it. Right. Why not have a pop at the general? Because that'd be a good laugh. Oh, they're going through there, are they? Okay, you two, form square. Cannon. Let's get you out here. General over here. And if they do come, we'll well, they're waving. Oh, they're losing decisively. They've given up. Okay. Give another couple of shots from the cannon over here, but now you switch your attentions, please. Have a shot at the general. I'm not, you know, so proud as to not sink to quite poor tactics of trying to blast the enemy general with a cannon. No, I'm not proud. It's fine. I'm happy to do these underhand tactics if it means a clean and victory for my troops, or as best, most efficient way of clearing the field. Of course, a long walk when you've got no cavalry or no artillery support. I think they might declare themselves neutral any second now. Too late for those guys. Oh, he's okay. So these are walking in a bit of a column, so if we get a couple of cannonballs coming down their throats, we may get quite a few of them. Whoa, quickly form line. Let's get both cannons to have a shot at the general. Before the infantry get too close, that is. Yep, there goes the general. Dietrich Hamann, or whatever his name was, there he is. He ends up in a scrubby old bush. I assume he was the general because he was wearing yellow. Maybe it was this guy with the oh, it could be this guy. I just assumed the guy in yellow was the general. Might not be. I could be wrong there. We've got a little bit of time yet before they're upon us, so we can continue our fire against general. I think I'm starting to think this is the general now. Don't know who the guy in yellow was though. Right. Switch to canister shot. These 3 units move that way.
Yes, sir. We have killed their general, sir.
Ah, there we go. Now he's gone. Wonderful. Right, while they're just mopping him up, let's get them into a diamond formation and let's get them marched over there so they can mop up the troops as they run.
Sir! Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Right. Infantry. Oh, sorry, not infantry. Cannons. Hold fire. There you go, get them to do that. What I do not want them to do is kill my my cavalry coming in. Finish them off. Now, but we need to be very careful because they've got the anti-cavalry fencing there. So we want to catch them up before we get there. Oh, hang on, they've reformed.
General, stop. Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Yes. I wasn't expecting them to recover their confidence. Get out of there. You continue to kill those two guys. Switch to cannon. Lost a few there because, yeah, they've found their backbone all of a sudden. Let's get the general out of there. Keep walking, general. Ooh, the cavalry come back. That's cleared out now. Right, this troublesome unit found a backbone. Right. Hold. Let's get you in some canister shot, and then we'll fire when they both get into the kill zone. Bloody trees in the way, actually. Never mind. When you're ready, fire. You ready, boys? What? Why wouldn't you fire at them? You gotta change your heart. There you go. For some reason they didn't like to be ordered at the same time. Yeah, slightly weird. Can't quite explain that. Meanwhile, while they're getting pummeled, how's these guys doing? Oh, they've found the backbone as well. Right, you move. Oh no, you go there first. Continue. I do not want to accidentally lose my troops. So, cannons. Give up. Where's the general's horse? Get them, guys. You get them. Are the only ones left? You can charge at them as well. Finish them off so we don't have to face them again on the battlefield. Now, will this give us a little bit more pomp and popularity back in Britain? One can only hope. And there we have it. Victory is ours. What's this? Trait increase. We'll check that out in a minute. So, Michael Stahl deployed 1329 against Dietrich Hammann's 543. We lost 77 troops. Probably, yeah. So I think that most of them were the cavalry troops when that unit of foot formed square and found a backbone. But enemies remaining 78. Hopefully is that the end of the... No, the army survives. But we've pushed them out of the port. Okay. Trait gained. Steady under fire. Michael Stoll. Stoll, sorry. +1 to morale in battles. Excellent. Well, Henrich Bach, we're coming for you. In fact, we're not going to delay. Can we march straight onto them?
Wash them like flies.
push them into the sea if we have to. 10 horse, 44 foot. Okay. So we should be able to, yeah, ask them to just disperse. Cannon, go nuts. There goes the captain. There goes most of the cavalry. There goes half the foot. Blimey. What a way to go. Cannonball to the head. What have they got left? 40 troops. Okay. Well, we'll let the cannons do most of the damage. Oh! Okay, down to 31. It's quite brutal. Oh, goodness me. Oh, it's almost not fair, is it? Okay. Cannon. Hitch up. Horse. Charge. Charge. We'll try and finish them off the battlefield. We are mighty unbound. We lost somebody, apparently. I'm not quite sure how we managed to lose somebody. It must be one of the cavalry units. Maybe who knows. But we lost one person from our 1252, so we now have 1251. And we killed 44 troops. Only one remaining in Enrich Bach's army, so that should be that one dealt with. Into the sea they go. Cast their bodies off. Perfect. I might send them back to Brittany to kind of recuperate for the time being. Or they can sort of hold there, that's good. Michael Stoll's got another trait increase. Superior General. This man has a good grasp of grand strategy and tactics. Good, so he's got another star perhaps. Good, right. Our spy. Let's move south. And hopefully with France that will be the plague of looting armies gone. Yes, look at this. There's nothing holding back the growth. Growth is going to be good. Discontent. Look. Oh, they're almost in favour of us. Ooh. Do I dare bring tax back? No. Not yet. Close though. Close. Need some Protestant priests in here as well. To preach the Protestant way of life, so we can hopefully calm them down. Okay, so that's France looking better. Britain, on the other hand, yeah, they're right on the edge, aren't they? If we exempt them from tax, boom, not a problem. But then we'll go horribly further into debt. Do we drop the tax burden? Is that why we went into? Ooh. We don't like that. However, we will get some money. Okay, do you know what? Does that include the extra trade we've got from ivory coming in? Because I've got an extra ship doing ivory, haven't I? Which should have been an extra 600, something like that. Which maybe we can get away with. Or yeah, that's quite a big difference, isn't there? Well, let's leave that for there for now. Let's see if we can make a £309 savings somewhere. Not quite sure where. Maybe we can sell something, some technology, to one of our trade partners, and that will give us some capital, maybe. Yeah, don't know. What have we got there? That's Denmark. Okay, we're friends with Denmark. Portuguese, Russia. Yeah, they got onto that spot when we didn't want them to, really. But okay, okay. In early October 1806, workers on strike in England. The people have stopped work in protests at income lost to high taxes. We've even put the taxes down. Rebellion in France. No. Oh, there's another bloody French army. How much are they sapping? Oh, look at that devastation. Yeah. Do you know what, France? You're gonna have to start paying your way then. I can't keep doing this. You got to pay your way. Let's get this army marching over here to try and take on that. We're not going to relinquish grasp on Paris. However, our spy I'm going to send down to Bordeaux. Try and infiltrate Bordeaux.
Shadowing the target.
Or maybe this... Ah, he was detected and he's run out of town. Okay. Let's bring him over here for the moment.
Discretion.
Actually, they're over here so we can keep an eye on people moving. So we've got these troops over here.
Awaiting further orders.
Never rains when it pours, right? So how far away? Right, we're gonna make some money next time because we're taxing France. Sorry, France, but you know you got to pay your way. Meantime,
Officer on deck.
Ireland's in a good shape, so I'm going to get these 2 units down here. I hope that Ireland's in good shape. Religious unrest. Oh God, no! Ireland, please.
Ready and waiting for orders. Your humble servant.
Okay, I'm going to march you back. Grand Old Duke of York. I march him up to the top of the hill and then march him down again. Right, let's send this 1 unit on board the.
By the left.
And then we're going to send them on. Do they have any?
Ship's orders.
Okay, what I could do. Will that get to
On deck. Ship's orders, Captain.
Bristol?
Heave away, boys. Heave away.
It will.
Any
Okay.
orders?
Good. Right, if you pop out.
Under sail.
Good. So we've got 2 lots of troops here,
Orders.
and I'll march these guys back to London.
Any further orders?
Yes. Okay. Good. That should help. That should help. But yeah, we are a little bit skint and things. What we could do is maybe scrap a couple of ships. Maybe that will bring in some cash. Who knows? You can do some piracy as well. That could also help. Meantime, we've got our army here in Spain. Let's push them up the road.
By the left.
See if there's any Spanish opposition.
Ahoy. Waiting for orders.
Ooh, we could maybe push on to Madrid. So let's stay this side of the bridge, although the rivers don't always tend to appear in Spain. As you can see, we had a big old fight there. Let's see if we can attack Madrid and get some headway that way. That all seems to be going well. I may move this up here to see if anyone's on this trade spot for spices.
Orders, Captain.
Doesn't appear to. Let's come a little bit closer.
Received and understood. Any orders?
How much are spices going for? 28. Okay, it's not worth getting a ship off the ivory for, but anything which is on coffee or furs, maybe even tobacco, might be worth it. So, I'm feeling we've got some ships up here. You've got 2 on this one, which is furs. So maybe we could ditch one of those furs, bring that down here. We've got 2 ships here on tobacco. More on tobacco there. Cotton. What was cotton trading at? 27. Okay, we'll stay with cotton. Yeah, we're going to bring this one. Oh, try and bring him all the way down here. It's going to take him several goes. Or maybe we'll get him to there and send one of them on. Just keep moving the ships around so they don't waste as many times. And yeah, try and fill. We'll try and capture that. Actually, I'm tempted to. What's that one there? Coffee. Move on. Nelson, you come over here. We'll see if we can capture some of these, or at least hold those trade points so no one else can make money from them. Where's that huge Spanish army just come from? Holy crap. Okay, you're going to get into form square. We've got lots of cavalry coming in. Cannon make fire when ready. Oh, enemy general has been killed. It's a good start.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Yeah, everyone's under attack. It's war.
6-pounder ready. Artillery.
You keep them in square for these guys coming round. I'm going to bring them over there. Defend their flank. Move them over there as well.
Cannon ready, sir. Cannon ready, sir. Artillery reporting. Infantry reporting. Yes, sir.
Get those 2 units to hit that one. Form line.
Yes, sir.
And return fire. Right, good. Those dragoons have seen off that cavalry. Counts the shot.
Line infantry.
Form line. Counts the shots. Alright, bring you guys back under here. Quick as you can. getting them into the fight. Form square. There's cavalry involved in that, but if you guys...
Artillery reporting!
Right. If you hit them...
Battery reporting! Battery reporting! Cannon ready, sir!
Form line. Who on earth has still got round shot? Got canister shot. They are finishing off that unit. This cavalry is moving in. That's with the benefit of their next in charge, who charge them.
Our men are running, sir.
Are they? Okay, it's that unit of foot. Okay. But we're winning! Kinda. Form square. They're holding on valiantly. These guys, good. They've gone. Get those, and we'll get these guys to attack those guys. Come on, we're doing this.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, another one is running. Charge them. Okay, you guys. Reform that line there. Quickly, quick as you like. Cavalry, cannon, sorry. Switch your attention over here. No, 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 you're going to hit our own men. Okay, they've got them. These guys, charge. Cannon. Into that mass there, please. Form line. Okay, you're going to have to re-angle again. Sorry, I got that slightly wrong. Oh, where are you two guys going? Right, let's get my cavalry back here quick as you can. We'll rebuild the cavalry because they are going to be so influential to if we can actually scrape this victory. Oh, hello. They've got their cannons brought up, okay.
Our men are running, sir.
Ah, it's because they got the tail end of them, right. Right. Can't get those. Right, cannon, do not fire in that direction. Concentrate all over your fire over here. We've still got the general staff there. Go on, boys, come on. Has he got a trump? No, he can't bring him back, unfortunately. Let's get them to just walk over there and calm down. The cannons and the remains of our cavalry is what could potentially carry the day for us. Right. This gun is being killed. Good. Right, come back and kill these guns. Can you go round the side? Oh, I think we might have this. It's decimated our army. But our cavalry is mopping up the guns. Right, guns. Stop firing. Stand down. There we go. Right, this unit will send them to try and mop up some of those troops. These guys continue to attack the guns. Wow, this Spanish army that we created. Well, she may only get to Madrid before we've lost the majority, but that huge Spanish army came out of nowhere. Oh, they've recovered. Ah, that's BS. Right, we've lost our captain now. Continue to attack the guns. Open up on these guys then. Kill their guns. Oh, that's annoyed me, that has. Right, Dragoons, get out of there. Go and finish them off. Guns, hit that.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be because we've lost so many troops. But it was a valiant effort. I'll give them that. The boys have done well. Alvin champion. Let's end the battle. We'll take the victory. Heroic one at that, but our force has been diminished and we won't have taken Madrid, I don't think, because there'll still be enough troops left behind to fall back and defend the walls of Madrid. So there we go. Yes, our numbers are incredibly depleted. The enemy had 1,677 troops to our 708. We lost 300 of ours. They lost 1,386 of theirs. They have 291 remaining. We have 404. Overall, our boys performed brilliantly. Did he just stab himself? It looked like he did. And then, yes, they're going to retreat back into Madrid. Oh, and the French rebels are going to have a go at trying to capture Paris from Wellington. They've got 3 units of foot, 12-pounder artillery unit, and 2 units of cavalry. Okay, here we are then, outside of Paris, and once again we've been given some crappy landscape. Okay, this is where the rise is, so let's place some guns on here.
Cannon ready, sir. Troop, on limber. Cannon ready, sir.
Oh god, this is awful. This is the yeah. This is what they've given us, unfortunately. Maybe I could put some here. That's not a bad spot. I'll get these 2 guns. Let's get them there.
Order. Cannon ready, sir. Cannon ready, sir.
Let's deploy them there then.
Orders.
It's just hopefully this little wooden fence isn't going to cause too much of a problem. We got those cannons there. Right, so what do they have there? A couple of units of cavalry. They've got some guns as well. So the vast majority of our troops, what we've got here, line of foot. Let's pop them. Alright, let's get Wellington safe behind something. Get you in the building. I'll hold some of these buildings. Get them there. We'll get some cavalry spikes up as well to stop them getting charged. Now they can form square. They should be okay there. Militia, you can come here. Get some spikes up. We've got some units of foot here. I'm going to put these down here below the guns. So they should be okay. And I'm going to put some spikes there so the horses can't charge up, and they could probably come through there and get them. I'm going to put one unit on this side. Again, put some spikes up. They do have guns, but put some spikes up, they should be okay. And we've got the cavalry out on that flank. And where's the other cavalry? They're in the town. Pop them there. Okay, they're good. Right, let's start the battle. I might actually bring those two guys over here. No, I'm going to actually... No, let's keep them where they are. Stay where you are, boys. Stay where you are. You're in a good position. Cannons firing clean over their head. Right. My cavalry's looks like they're first going to charge. Well, I think we've already just knocked out one of their guns, which is good. So let's get the cannons. Let's put some shots on their guns. We've got the height advantage, and obviously their units are moving through there. So a couple of units of foot have been killed as well. Right, target these cavalry, which is charging out. They changed their mind? Yeah, looks like it. Over here, boys. Stay out the way. Stay out the way. Right, you can fix your concentration back over there. Is that their general dead? Or their captain? Yeah, he's dead. Good. They're just going to be picked off by this unit of foot now. Good. That's one cavalry unit dead.
Glorious victories, huh?
Their guns are looking ineffective, so what I'm going to do is send my light dragoons up on this side through the town, which they look fairly well protected, and we'll get them to attack those guns there. Let's get the cannon to fire away. Concentrate on these troops here.
Artillery! Order! Sir! Medium cannon! 6-pounder ready! 6-pounder ready!
There we go. Just let the cannons do the talking, save the troops. Oh, that was a brutal one. Alright, you can probably switch to canister shot. They'll be in range soon. There's their guns knocked out. the cannons do their thing. Right, form line and get back here. I don't want you getting drawn in from fire from the cannons. Continue. We need to wipe these off the face of the map. You guys stalk that way. And if you guys have finished having fun, you stalk that way. And once the cannon have done... Okay, I think we're done. That'll do, boys. That'll do. Back to then we know they're finished. Are you finished? Oh, they actually got one of the cannon crews, which is a bit disappointing. Right. Charge. Charge. Try and finish them off. And there we are. The French rebels have been defeated. You can see they killed one enemy, but we lost 33 men. So our cannon must have actually sent some canister shot, which cleared probably that cannon crew from the ones down below, which is a bit of an own goal. But we've dispatched those quite quickly and with little cost to ourselves. And they still... Oh, come on! Oh, we've got a bigger army coming in from the north. This is getting silly now. Look at the size of that! Right, okay. Oh, look, they've put us right behind the hill, so we can't do anything with that. That is rubbish. That is... This game keeps giving me awful deployments. Look, it's all behind... If we were, like, here, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at this beautiful brow of the hill we could sit on, but we're not. We're 30-40 meters back, and we can't deploy cannon there because... However, if we deploy cannon back here, we can shoot them as they come over the ridge, and hopefully maybe get a bit of protection from them. Right. So let's grab a couple of guns. Let's get them deployed there.
Artillery reporting. Troops are on limber.
Got some houses here. Any ones we can... Oh, we've got one we can hold there. Okay. Get them into diamond formation. Right. So we've got two lots of guns there, and I think probably that... Oh, where's the other gun there? Let's get these guys deployed not a million miles away. Let's probably do here. What we don't want to do is open up us too much to the enemy.
Artillery.
I'm going to come forward a little bit so we can get around those trees. Right. Now we've got some defences we can deploy. So what we've got here. Foots. Where's these? Right, let's get those two units who can't deploy square. We're going to get those between the two units, and let's get some spikes to stop cavalry coming in. Actually, what we might need to do is just shorten them up a little bit. Yeah, and maybe get a line of foot in there. Who can deploy spikes as well. And that should hopefully cover them. We've got two units here. Let's get those guys there. Again, their cannon may struggle to hit us, so put spikes to keep them, because the huge amount of cavalry that the French have. I'll put a couple of units here. Again, these guys can form squares, so that also helps. We've got two units here. I guess we stick them over here. And spikes. This is quite a small front, isn't it? General, you get back here, behind there, and we'll get these guys on that flank there. And while the infantry is a long way away, you can form square as well. Oh, are they going for Napoleon? No, not Napoleon. Oh, enemy generals killed. Mark Talon. That's good news. Keep our cavalry away from there, isn't that the infantry square? Whatever you do, do not fire over my boys.
Battery reporting. Orders.
Just come back here behind the buildings for the moment. What's his cavalry doing? Is he just sitting there?
Line ready, sir.
There's a lot of cavalry coming this way. There's a lot of cavalry coming this way.
General staff.
What are these bloody horses doing? Get these horses out of the way of the guns. Honestly. Tempted to send the cavalry round to try and hit the guns, but they've probably got cavalry in reserve, have they? Wouldn't surprise me. Right, maybe we can tempt them over. And get these 4 squares to fire at these cavalry units.
Artillery.
Is that going to tempt you? Come on, quick. So you've got to form lines soon.
Battery reporting.
Cancel shot. Cancel shot. Form back into your line. Quick as you can.
Yes, sir.
They're going wide. Right, you form line. You form line. You form line. Oh, there they go, right. Move out there. One square. Quick as you can. They're trying to smash that square. Engage them.
Artillery reporting.
One square. One square. Okay, you've got their basically their forces running, which is great. We've kind of won the first phase. They'll be the ones that have been smashed, but that's fine.
Cannon ready, sir. 9-pounder ready.
Oh, Evans, that hurts, sir.
Okay. Good stuff. Steady, boys, steady. That unit's running. I'm not surprised because they've been decimated. Form square. Thankfully the spikes are starting to kill a few cavalry now. They're trying to get round the back. Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. They're good. Cavalry. Switch to guns. Start firing at range again.
Artillery reporting.
Form line. Form line. Maybe guys come over here. Go on, give them, have you got any canister shot? Oh, okay, thank God for that. That saved us. This attack has been so swift when they do make their attacks. You've had to really sort of pay attention to not get caught out.
Artillery reporting.
It's a case of just trying to survive this one, and we'll regroup. Yeah, this is hit us hard. Right, have we just got cavalry guns out there? I think it's just guns out there. Right, let's get them out wide. Let's get them out wide. Okay, moving them in on the guns from this side. We've got our artillery firing at their guns at the moment. While this troop is killing off some of the troops.
Is soon to be yours.
And then we'll move them on once they're gone. Right, they've stopped firing. Right, the oil cannon. Ceasefire. Why are you firing? Where are you? Okay. Don't know why you're marked as firing. Attack the guns. You still having fun? Right, attack them. Got Wellington over here. Do you want to attack them, Wellington? And that is going to be a victory. It's going to be a messy victory. It's going to be one that's cost us many lives and much of our force. And so these guys are going to do Napoleon's job for him, which is obviously what they want, being French nationalists. Continue, run them down. We're going to try and kill as many as we possibly can. Because then it's not going to kill the army. We're just going to have to try and get as many as, just keep nicking away at them. And we don't have the money at the moment to rebuild this army, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to have our depleted army in France and a depleted army down in Madrid as well, or Gibraltar, so just outside Madrid.
Sir, our general is under attack.
No, he's not. He's attacking every time. There we go. So Mark Talon deployed 1,500 troops against Arthur Wellesley's 1,159. We lost 300. He lost 1,015. We have 856 remaining. He has 527 remaining. Is he going to stay on our land? No doubt he will, yes. So workers riot in England. But we do have cash, which is nice. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. And we've got our army here in Spain. I don't know. Do we continue on and just try and, against all odds, try and take that? I think it's too strong, isn't it? Let's bring them back. I know, we're gonna fall back. We're gonna fall back to this bridge. And maybe send some more troops in with them. We know we've killed their big force, but there's still a lot of troops. Everyone seems to have far more troops than I do. Michael Stoll's not too far away, which is good. We've got troops being replenished here, which is also good. We don't have any money for recruitment, which is not so good. We got troops moving into London here.
More orders?
Which is not helping. It's helping a little bit, but not much. Yeah. Oh, we're in a bad way, aren't we? Let's get you into... There's some religious unrest, so we'll get those in there. At least we're paying the army now, so they're happy that the troops aren't deserting. I may have to maybe move a unit of troops up into Paris, and then we've got some French troops building down here. We've got Michael Stoll here as well, so I think what I'm going to do with Michael Stoll,
Awaiting further orders.
I'm going to bring him down to challenge the French troops building in Bordeaux. I think if we maybe, and we just keep Arthur Wellesley holding on to Paris in like a defensive action, maybe that'll work. We have £302, which is not enough to recruit anything more, but can we repair something? How much is repair of that? 80, and that will bring in 100 wealth to the region. Let's get that repaired then. Brilliant, brilliant. So we're not getting any benefits from our ministers, which, hey, doesn't that feel like the truth these days? Okay, so England's still in a bit of trouble. France, we're going to try and calm them down. We've still got lots of rebels here. These guys are going to regroup and hopefully retrain. Got some support in the form of Michael Stahl's army not too far away as well. Can we get that repaired? How much is... No, we can't afford to repair that either. Let's get the stud farm repaired then. So that's the stud farm and the irons. That should bring in some wealth to the region. And hopefully some happiness. What we got here? Oh, timber actually. We didn't see that. It doesn't bring much to the area. Obviously, it's got some nice bonuses, but not too much. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. Lots to think on. We've got French massing down here in Bordeaux, so I might need to get Michael Stoll over here to defend against that. There's no real quick way through to Paris, is there? Now, if they follow the roads, they go this way. So that's one positive. So if we get Michael Stoll over here, you can possibly hold these off, or maybe we go on the attack, because these are only small armies, those two. This is quite a big army here. Down here in Gibraltar, this army has returned. It's done okay, but yeah, it came up against huge opposition. Did well to actually win that. So we're going to come back here and lick our wounds for a moment. I don't think we've got the money to have 3 big armies at the moment, which is just the reality of the case. And over here in Paris, we've got Sir Arthur Wellesley defending for all he's worth. We're not getting much out of Paris at all, which is turning into a right burden. But what can we do? Just keep going, I suppose. As always, thoughts and comments. Any suggestions to improve our situation, please put in the comments below. I will enjoy reading them and see if we can act upon them next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Give us a thumbs up if you are, and I'll see you next time for, hopefully, a bit more positive episode.